That next song just like scares the fucking piss out of me. Okay, that was an accident. Okay, PZ continues. We are continuing with this playthrough for today. Play a little bit off stream, and just to wrap a few things up. Whoopsie doodle. Let's fucking get that out of the way. And yeah, so here we are. So one thing I'm gonna start doing that I guess we'll do as long as it's reasonable is we'll just thank anybody that's subscribing or following when the stream is offline. Boy Armstrong subscribed to the YouTube channel 2 days ago. If your profile is hidden though, I don't get a notification because the bot can't. You don't send any metadata for the bot to have and thus show me. So that's your choice, I guess. If you have a private profile, I'm not sure what setting it is. I think it's probably related to show other people who you're subscribing to. So if you have that disabled, I don't think it shows me when you drop a follow or a subscription to either of the channels. Anyways, so we have quite a few developments since the last stream. If you're just tuning in. So one of them is, for some reason, we were cock-blocked using this plastic bottle. For some reason, it won't ever let us use it to, you know, using the certain recipes for some reason. So we're on the lookout for another plastic bottle because there's something wrong with that one. Possibly this amphora broke it because once I took some water from that, then I couldn't use it, but it's hard to say what happened exactly. So in the morning, we'll go over all the developments in the morning, and we're gonna go on adventure because we have to get our bike back, and also there's a reactive sound event that's waiting for us to go and look at, and it's one I've actually never seen before, which is going to be kind of interesting on this map. It was a car accident, so I don't know what that means. Like, is it going to spawn a car? If so, that's going to be hilarious, and that will be a really funny sort of amount of resources that we can get. So I'm just remembering all the stuff that we did, so before we go to sleep here. What's the situation here? It's got 89 liters. We got to make sure we keep putting water in here. Because I don't want this to, and clean water specifically, because I don't want this to like run out randomly. So we have to like sort of like constantly be doing these activities in the spirit. It's just like putting fuel on the fire, right? I don't want the fire to ever get too low. So, you know, we'll throw a couple saplings or whatever on there. You can see we have like, quite a few logs stockpiled, but, you know, trying not to use up all the good stuff. I think that we have some log. I don't know if we have any logs upstairs. It cooks it really fast. It's kind of like looks distended there, the symbol, but maybe it's just an illusion. Okay, so one of the things that we did, where the hell? Okay, empty bucket. So one of the things I did off stream is we made a shitload of face coverings. You see I have this face cloth on here. To grind tailoring to level 2. And then that allowed me to make another shoulder armor because we had all the stuff we needed to make a shoulder armor. Because we have the one shoulder armor, right? So we could research the recipe for it. So we can make 2 shoulder armor, obviously. So then we made a second shoulder armor, and then oh shit, it's snowing. Okay, that's fine. It's November 1st in the game, so it's getting a little bit chillier. Dude, this is taking a bajillion years. I think we have a whole bunch of different I have a whole bunch of spices, I think, that we can take. Where are they? Because it's pretty important that we, unfortunately, it's pretty important that we keep searching continuously for, magazines, right? Because I did actually also find another magazine when we were foraging. When I was foraging off stream. What is that, parsley? But it was, of course, it keeps being magazines that we have almost all the recipes for already. So it was like a foraging or yeah, smithing basics or something like that. What is this, rosemary? No, what is that? Thyme. Um, so we, I mean, we already have most of the items, right? The basic foraging items. Okay, so one thing that, oh, nice. Oh, sweet. He took it from a mile away. Okay. So, nice. We got another fur. Do we have... Oh, shit. We could do... Oh, fuck. We could do another one. I better do this quickly. We'll deal with this animal brain. And then we'll go show all of the new things that we have to show. We got to do all of our... Bro. Oh, okay. It knows. Make the brain 10. We got to do all of our farm chores. Excuse me. Oh, wait. Does this need to be sub... Oh, shit. We got to do this. No. What? Like, is this done already? Oh. That's the wrong one. That's leather, bro. You genius. Okay, so we do that. Then we... Oh, that one's already taken already. So, perhaps... unintuitively, none of these drying things keep drying when you're here. When you're not here. So I'm going to put out the fire because there's literally no point in leaving it burning because it's just going to waste wood. And the drying, it literally doesn't progress the drying at all. Okay? So, awful. What am I doing? Okay, we're going to put this here. So that's pretty handy. We can actually use that to craft things, obviously. It's leather. It's really nice. So before we leave, oh wait, we gotta go do let's go do my chores. So this will give it away if you see that we have a sheep's milk bucket, and we have a cow's milk bucket, and we have animal's milk. Whoever the fuck that is. Oh shit, it's cold, baby. So it might be time for us to start wearing our padded jacket, no matter if it's got a hole in it or not. Oh, see, there's one of them. So we got no less than 5 sheep. Extra sheep. 5 extra sheep. Wait, where are you going? So we need names for the sheep. And I also figured something else out. Is if you call them like that and they come, then that means that they can be safely milked without running away and wasting the milk. Because if you... So probably both of these ones can be milked. If you try to milk them before they want to be milked, or they're ready to be milked, then they kick the bucket over and you lose all the milk. Seems to be the way that works. Hey, there you go. Hello, little lammy. So we got to name all these sheep. So, like, hit me in the chat with the names that you think we should name the sheep. And then we'll name them at some point through in the stream. And the game is so smart, it doesn't let you milk 2 milks of those different kinds into different buckets, which is very nice. And now we can just milk all of these fucking sheep, and they like it, right? They like being milked. So now we got sheep smoke and we got cow smoke, so we got butter for days. Right, like look at how much we're getting, bro. Because it's like every few days, one of them has like a mega udder. Yo, yo. All right, you're just in time to name these sheep. Look at how much milk we're getting. Like, it is butter economy now. Like, this sheep has a fat udder, bro. Look at that. Unbelievable. Milk this one. So I figured out how to tell if the sheep, so we're milking the shit out of all of our sheep here. Oh, we got more butter. So we got 5 sheep to name. There's 2 lambs, 2 blackhead ones with the blackheads, and then 2, and all 3 of them are female sheep. And then the babies doesn't tell you. I should see if I can make like a balaclava or something. So if you have any names that you think that we should name them, hit me. Hopefully that's enough water. If we have to start bringing them water, it's going to be really annoying. So now we're going to put on warmer clothes and we're going to go on an adventure for the entire day. So what is my... Okay, oh shit, we're still gaining weight like a beast. So that's fine. Oh shit, the hay. I love how you run so much faster on the... I don't know if that's because of a mod, but like I run like quite a bit faster on the road than on the ground. Like it's quite noticeable. So now that winter's here, I'm just keeping ourselves from freezing to death is a thing. So I gotta see, maybe we can craft like some like I don't know, other kind of thing. It's hard to say. Maybe we can hit where's it? Tailoring. I wish I told you like this, like whether it was good for insulation or not before you made it. I mean, we do have a beanie. I think we need to be higher level, yeah, to knit. Well, we have to knit it also. Ugh. Okay, wait. Carpentry was it's getting there. Fuck. Okay, so carpentry is also not really that close. So we're still a kind of a ways away from. So you have 5 butters stockpiled now. It's crazy. Okay, well, whatever. We're just gonna bring this one little meat here, this rodent meat, and we have these other foods that are good to go. So, yeah, we're gonna bring all this stuff. Need warmer clothes. Better get warmer clothes. Bellatrix, Severus, Malfoy. So you want Harry Potter names? Okay. I'll allow it. Okay, I'm gonna wear the one that has holes in it. Let me see how much that affects the... There's a hole in the arm here. Can we fix it? We give leather strip, dental floss. What about the lambs? Like, is that for the... There's a hole in the neck. Can't be repaired. You fucking piece of shit. That is just unbelievable bullshit. Can't be repaired. Okay, well, that sucks. That's fine. Whatever, we'll just deal with it. I think it'll be okay. Right? Because, like, what's my... The insulation is pretty pimping for most of it. Like, it's on high for everything except our one arm and their hands and the crotch. So I think we should be okay. What the fuck is that? Thought I heard something over here for a split second. I just don't want to risk a zombie being in the area. Okay, so anyways, the fish traps also affect, so we don't have to worry about that, but we've got so many logs. Okay, okay, regular, okay. Jesus. Okay, you're lucky there's no one else to weigh in on this. And no particular distribution. Like, these are all, like, female, right? Okay. Regulus, you little bitch. Get the fuck over here. Do you want me to say the names all the time? Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, Severus. That's like the weirdest. It's a... It's okay. It's impossible. You can't... Oh, they're over top of each other. You can't actually... it's impossible for me to be embarrassed by anything anymore, so it's not gonna... If that's your goal, it's not gonna work. Animal info. Man, hopefully none of these animals can actually die from Salazar. Salazar. I think it's still funny. Okay, so hopefully none of the animals can die from being cold, because I'll tell you, the fucking lambs are gonna die first, definitely. So basically, Regulus and Salazar, those are gonna be quick funerals, I'll tell you that. And then what are we going to do? I don't even know. If they start dying from the cold, I guess we'll build a fire in the thing there. Ridiculous. So, but anyway, so we don't want to... Okay, so what we're doing right now is we're going to go basically straight east, because there's... What was I doing? I was doing something. I think I was... Was it when I was leading this? No, I had a whole bunch of shit, so I didn't... No. It was like very late in the day. And we got the... I got a notification that there was a sound event over here that was a car crash. And I'm pretty sure it's directly at the bridge, which is where we want to go anyways. So we're gonna... Like, it's literally looked like it was, like, right around here. So we're gonna see if we can... see what that is, because if it's a literal car crash caused by the reactive sound events mod, I'm going to be pretty curious as to what it spawns in. Like, does it literally spawn a vehicle? Because that's going to be pretty hilarious loot for us at this point in the game. If it turns out to be too dumb and OP, then we'll turn it off again. But I've never had that happen before, though. Like, I've literally... In probably like 20 hours of playing with that mod, I've never had this sound event, so I don't know what it consists of. I can only assume it actually spawns in vehicles. Okay, those shit's all rotted. So yeah, but we'll have to get back to the base before... Like, we can't really sleep outside of the base because all the animals need to be milked something fierce. It's probably less critical now, though, because they actually have babies. But I don't know. We need to stop gaining weight. I ate one butter when we were at 82, and I'm like, it's still just going up like crazy. So we also have to go this way to get the bike back, because the bike is pretty deep in there, right? Because last stream, when we found all the sheep, I basically had to ditch the bike to hold all the, because you can't ride the bike. See, you can't ride the bike and attach all the sheep to it or animals to it, so we had no choice but to leave the bike. So we'll have to go back and grab the bike. It's a pilgrimage to get the bike and then continue to, you know, do our activities. So I forget where that was exactly. Oh yeah, it's here. Yeah, so we have to go that way anyways. Like it's literally the direction that we're trying to go. So should be fine. What is that? Oh, sage. We have too much shit already. There's no reason for me to pick up anything really unless... Oh, wait. Okay, hold up. We gotta switch this to trash. Okay, that's key. The key is literally to put it at trash. So I think it was like, yeah, like around here. And it's like, it was... No, I was like pretty much at the base. And it was like straight east. See, like, look at that. See, football? What is football for? I don't know. I gotta get a mod that lets you, like, play with that stuff. Like to, like, you know. Oh, here we go. See? I see a wreck up ahead. Here it is. Okay, here it is. We'll see what this shit is. Right, so in the normal Zomboid map, this is, like, no big deal. Like, it's, like, normal. Right, there's cars and shit everywhere. And I'm pretty sure it's fairly careful about actually spawning it on a road. So it should be on the road here. But in this map, it doesn't make sense to have that stuff spawning. Because... Okay, well, X doesn't do anything. It did. It does spawn a vehicle. Hilarious. Okay, see, this has a bunch of random stuff on it, but see, I've noticed that they very often have skill books, so that was the impetus for doing this. Well, they have other cracked items that, but see, stuff that doesn't matter that much at this point in the game. Okay, well, take that mace though, because it's the handle that's fucked, so we can take the head off. What the fuck, if that was actually real, that's sketchy. What, like this? Yeah, well, they're gonna wake up, see? But everybody at home knew that was gonna happen though, so it's not like it's any kind of an issue. And then this one too. This guy may or may not wake up. But like I said, we all knew that was gonna happen, so it's not scary. Okay, what do we got? Half mask? Oh, hit me with that. Breathing restricted. Ooh, what is this? Don't know. Ooh, what is this? Don't know. What's in these protective cases? Okay, nothing we care about. Vehicle key. It's gonna be funny if we can drive this, but I'm not gonna drive it. But it's not the right vehicle key? It just says vehicle key. Oh, we can. Okay, well. I think the fuel is more valuable than than driving the vehicle itself. Fuck. Alright. The game decided for us because we blew a tire. So 21... Ooh, 100%. 100% gas tank. Okay, so that's 11 liters we can snag. So I had a feeling that was going to happen. Usually those shitty vehicles, as soon as you start driving them, it's fucked. So we didn't get a skill book on that one, but that's the kind of stuff that we can expect to find. But like sometimes you get one that's one of those what the hell? What is this? Oh, plastic tray. Once you get those ones where it's a backpack full of skill books, right? Like that's what we're banking on. It's a backpack full of skill books. Like, what is all this random stuff? Man, this is why searching for trash is OP. Like, you just pick trash, and it's like all the good things you need in the world. Okay, so now that we searched for that vehicle thing, we're gonna continue to get our bike back. So, another thing, I kind of want to stop. We should try and stop at that. What is this, a stone? Stop at that fishing shack maybe, and see if we can grab a, a sink. Because there's no, I don't think you can craft a sink, so you have to like bring it from wherever you are. So weirdly, a lot of that stuff in Project Zomboid is not that heavy, so we should be able to carry it, especially if we have the bike. We'll be able to carry it. So am I fat yet? Oh my god, we are still getting fat. I don't want to turn to 86. Then we're going to be a fat piece of shit. What's that? Boxers. I don't know why it wasn't showing that to me. What is this, a saucepan? Empty saucepan. See what I'm saying? I don't even know if we need that stuff. I should stop picking that up. Only if we get, like I said, skill books, or like the best would be smithing magazine. That would be like the bee's knees. The knees of the bees. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna play DRG during the day. And because I'm gonna be home during the day because there's nothing going on. So we'll just slam that out because that's just to get that shit out of the way. What the hell is this? It's like a weird oh. It's just like a weird optical illusion because of the tree. Yeah, I'm stupid. Fuck you, Salt Rock. We looted the shit out of this place like a bajillion times. There's literally nothing to find there. But it's also like every plastic bottle got deleted or something. I find a plastic bottle to save my life. Ooh, more eggs. Yoink. And we're gonna play. There's the Elite Deep Dive, which is a mega triple mission. So you do like 3 missions in one. And there's a special assignment, they call it. What the hell? A worn lunchbox. That's also 4 missions in a row that you have to do of a certain type of mission, and it's related to the new game that's coming out, the Rogue Core game. So we'll play that on stream, and then maybe I'll play Zomboid again in the evening, but I might not. We'll see. Tomorrow's your birthday. Well, that'll be birthday stream. What are you doing for your birthday? Hanging out with your child? That's a double whammy. Mother's Day and then your birthday. Is it like that every year? Sounds awful. Please don't be fat. Oh my god, we're gonna get fat. The hell was that? No, we don't need that. And child Doug is cooking supper. It's the same day as Mother's Day. Yeah, because also Mother's Day changes. I guess that makes sense. What is that? A basketball? See, we found a basketball and a football, so we could be like playing basketball and football. What the hell's this? Paper napkins. Where'd they go? Did they just disappear? What the hell is that? If you gain too much weight, do you go slower? If you get to 86, then you get the overweight trait. Yeah, I already got it. Here you go. Bam, there it is. So our weight is there. It's like low running speed, low endurance, pro danger starts with 95 weight and slow metabolism strength. So you pick that up once you get too fat, and then it just decreases your endurance. Like it's just a huge pain in the fucking ass. So that means we're far enough above 85. It'll be fine though. It's completely cracked if you start with it though, because you get the you permanently. What the hell is that, a bell? You should be walking off all the. I am, but like it's hard to manage your calories in this game because you're. Ooh, what's this? Lunar New Year card. Fuck me, that's I thought that was amazing. It's hard to manage your weight. Like the game is designed to make you like yo-yo your weight constantly. So you have no choice but to be yo-yoing. So we yoed when we should yoed too far one direction when we should have yoed the other direction. I shouldn't have eaten the whole fucking butter. I should have just eaten 3/4 of it. That's fine. We'll lose it. We'll lose it pretty quickly. But I think wait, isn't there's another, I think there's another thing that it does though. I don't have slow metabolism though. It doesn't give, okay, it doesn't give me the slow metabolism trait. The slow metabolism trait also makes you lose weight slower. So it's honestly it's completely broken. You take the overweight trait and then you also take light eater. So you don't have to eat very much and you take it's 30%, you lose weight like 30% less. So your guy's like never hungry and you take forever to lose weight and you start fat. It's like completely broken. It's like a fat person that never loses weight and doesn't want to eat anything. In a Zomboid game, that's completely broken. So, I mean, to be fair, you can't do anything because you're a fucking fat piece of shit, but... Oh, okay, I have this idea for a playthrough in this game, too. We're going to play on the... We're going to play on the... Because if and when we play this next, it'll be on the original map. So... this is what we'll do. We'll be a fat piece of shit. And we'll turn on, so my character will be like a fat piece of shit, like awful traits. Like we'll give him like basically all the awful traits that we can think of. How do you, okay, we need a wrench. There's 25% chance to break. And we're gonna and we'll start ourselves. Well, we can discuss where you think the best place would be to start. But I was thinking of in the main city, there's this like a tower, so like a high-rise building, and there's like a penthouse at the top. So we could start at the very top in the penthouse, being a fat piece of shit. I'm gonna go get my bike, and then we can make it like all sprinters. So like all the zombies sprint, like every single one is like running at you. And then we can like hole up in our high-rise building and try to survive with zombies. And it'll be in the middle of the city, so it'll be completely fucked. Like there's so many zombies in the middle of the city. It is like your chances of survival are like 1% because you have to get out of the city eventually. But we'll be fat and pathetic, so we can't run. Perfect. And I'll take a whole bunch of other negative traits too. Can't see, can't hear, can't eat, can't sleep. Scared of everything, doesn't like to get wet, sweats all the time, like... So there's so much funny shit you can take. Scared of blood. So yeah, anyways, I was trying to basically think of what would be a hilarious location for a fat piece of shit character, and it's like that was the best one I could think of, because you're kind of like stuck in this high-rise building. And you can just go down to the bottom, but like then what, right? There's like sprinters everywhere, so you're kind of like, if you leave, or do you stay? I don't know, right? And we can decide if we want to also front load the guy with positive traits, because if you take a shitload of negative traits, then that gives you points to spend on positive traits. So we could just be like the mega trade hoarder guy, so that you get, ooh, a cupcake, a rotten cupcake, so that you get no, just like no positive traits, just like only negative traits. Okay, we still have it. So we'll wait until we lose a little bit of weight and then we'll eat again. Oh yeah. Is this an alive zombie? Oh, oh. I think you also hit harder when you're overweight though. So I think that's a thing. Okay. How close are we to the bike? Oh, okay, we're close. So I think it's early enough in the day that we can get the bike and then we can just sort of continue on our... Could continue forth on our quest here to go and build a bridge. It's gonna be kind of hard to see. Antlers? Oh, are those... Oh, those are the antlers I put there. So it must be pretty close. So I remember. Right, I remember finding those antlers and then putting them on the ground there. So we'll see. So yeah, if you want, I'll tell you the story about why I get to work on my EDOs. It's not actually that long of a story. It's basically two reasons. One, my coworker, whose EDO is not on Friday or on Mondays, is theirs is on a Friday. They are pregnant, so it's a woman, and there's a certain activities that only happen. Shit, where's my fucking bike? We walked past it. On Mondays. So cleaning up the iodine rooms if there's an iodine patient. I might have said this before. Um, it only happens on Mondays. And so she decided that she didn't want to do the cleanup, even though the danger to the unborn child is pretty much negligible. She's like, can I just not do them? And then, my boss was like, yes. So then that, that's fine, right? And then I was like, hey, right, just so you know, I'm like not here like every third Monday because that's my day off. So then all the other people in the department who are trained to do this, they were like, I'm not fucking doing that. Right? They were literally like, I'm not doing that. So then my boss was like, so do you just want to come and work do you just want to come in on those days and work overtime? And I was like, yes. And so even though the cleanup part is only like maximum probably 2 hours of your time, like the whole thing said and done, but you don't know when in the day that you are going to be asked to do it because there's like a room and there's a patient in there. And then basically you wait for them to be discharged. And people, like, Lord only knows what people do in their lives, right? Like, you work in a hospital setting. Like, what in the fuck are people doing? Like, who shows up at the hospital for like a procedure that you know is going to last 3 days and you have no plan for how you're going to get picked up at the end of it? Like, you have a million years to figure that out. But you'd be surprised how many people are in that situation. And it's like Monday comes and they're like, okay, you're going to get discharged. And they're like, apparently they're like, oh shit, like now I have to figure out how to leave. So some people it takes like the whole day for them to figure it out before they leave or something. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, just doesn't make any sense. So sometimes people leave immediately, sometimes they don't. So you're basically on call, waiting for the floor to call you and say the patient has left. Furthermore, you work in a hospital setting, half the time the patient's fucking left and then they don't call you. Right? So it's like all these things are coming into play. That leads to you have to kind of be on call for it, and everyone else is pissed because they hate doing that work. Yeah, maybe they have no ride, right? Like, who knows? But I'm just saying, it's like you you know that you're I don't know. It all completely tracks though. So anyways, all of these things considered, he was like, "Do you just want to work the whole fucking day and work overtime?" And I was like, "Absolutely yes." So then furthermore, we also had a massive backlog of these patients because they were missing a certain drug, Thiogen, that they give the patients before they get the iodine treatment. And so there's a Thiogen shortage for like half of 2025. So there's a massive backlog of patients. So it's like every fucking week there's a fucking iodine patient. So basically we were every single week every single EDO I was hitting an iodine patient. So this is tomorrow will be the first one all year that there hasn't been a patient scheduled to be a cleanup scheduled. And I actually think that's because one was canceled. Because I don't know, I think the person fucking died or something. Which is pretty rare for, to be honest, it's pretty rare for those patients because you're not like in mortal danger if you're about to get that treatment usually. But sometimes it happens. Okay, I guess I should pay more attention here. It's because it's radioactive garbage. So the garbage is radioactive. So they don't train those people to deal with it, and they don't have the right like equipment, to deal with it. So be careful we don't fall through a hole in the floor here. Like the physicists themselves used to do it, and at other cancer centers they do it, right? Like, but another question you could ask is why doesn't another department like nuclear medicine do it? Because they distribute like all the other fucking isotopes for everything, like the PET scanner and whatever. Like it's fucking nuclear medicine, right? Like if you need a nuclear isotope, a la the iodine, where do you think that we get the iodine from in the first place to give it to the fucking patient? The nuclear med department. Anyways, so why don't they deal with it, right? The answer is hospital bureaucracy, basically. So they should do it, but like they won't because I don't know why. Sometime in the distant past, some manager was like, "I'm not gonna do it," so now they don't do it, right? It's like, even though it just doesn't make any sense. I'm too far down the totem pole to ask these questions and get a straight answer, which is fine. What are the zombies doing over there? You can get fucked. You can bust some heads. Right, like we're far enough into the game now that we can kill like 10 or 15 zombies like pretty easily, no sweat. Toys are mine, walkie talkie. Oh, another one there. So yeah, so yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, they have to have someone who's trained a little bit to do it. And like, I mean, there's a little bit to know, I guess. Like someone who's not trained could take like 3 times as long as it takes me to do everything. Like if they were just following, because you could just follow instructions, right? And you basically, oh, that's perfect. You basically just have to scan the room with the survey meters and stuff and make sure. Man, for some reason that zombie has like perfect condition clothing. Sometimes we need buckles, so we'll just grab one of these here. So it's not like other people don't know how to do it. It's just like I I've been doing, I've been working there long enough that there's a lot of things that now it's become to the point where only I do them. And someone else, no one else in the apartment's done any of those activities for like years, literally. So if somebody else, if I'm not there, people just get annoyed and don't do things. It's kind of funny. Like I've come back from vacation and there's been something screwed up that everybody just left screwed up for like 5 days because they didn't want to follow the instructions, like to figure out how to fix it. Because it was just easier to wait 5 days and like have whatever person that's supposed to do that thing annoyed that they can't do it for 4 days and have to be delayed, right? Rather than figure it out themselves. That's the age that we live in. So the iodine treatment is no different. Or iodine cleanup. Even though it's in principle not difficult. And there's a lot of... Okay, so... so we got a wrench. So now we could try to take one of those fucking sinks. So you know what that means. We're going to wreck every sink we come across. So... Anyways, I think part of the situation was my boss was trying to... he's trying to... Like, fuck. He's trying to get nuclear medicine to do the work. So it just gives nothing if you break it? But you gotta have some, like, ammunition to convince somebody that they should do it. And so one example of that is wasting a bunch of overtime, right? So it's like a lot of... It's like, why did you just spend, like, $2,000 extra overtime in this short period of time for this one employee? And they were like, well, for these reasons, right? So if we gave it to nuclear medicine, this wouldn't happen. Oh, we did it. Fuck yes. Okay, I don't know if... Hopefully that kind can be plumbed. Or else I'm going to be very sad. So this place, I think we originally... What if you guys aren't there to do it? Well, then like a physicist would do it or something, right? They're the people who would normally did it, but so basically somebody who gets paid like a doctor's wage almost would like be doing this thing. But they're in exactly the situation that I described, is they haven't done it for like 5 years. So then they have to like haul out these procedures, and then it's like, I told you, they were approached about it, right? Like, this person's not going to do it because they're having a baby. You're the people who are trained to do this. And they were like, we're not going to do that. So then, you know, the manager did a manager activity, and I guess decided, because they're not in scope, like they're not unionized staff, so they have a little bit of a more play than me to just say like, I'm not going to do that. That's out of the scope of my job description. You can't make me do that. So, but I mean, it's just kind of like we have a good enough relationship with them so that they could be like, hey, can we just please not do this activity because we hate it and we don't know how to do it? And then he was like, sure, this is an alternative option. But I can only assume, right, that there was more going on there. Like, there was more at play than just not wanting somebody to not have to do a job that they aren't well suited for. Was, I think he's trying to get ammunition for getting rid of the program entirely, right? Like giving it to another department. So, because it all just kind of went too smoothly, you know. We actually had a magazine on red there. I think when we came through here before, we were rushing quite mightily because of the amount of zombies. But now there's just fucking nothing. Because there's all kinds of interesting things here. Seed packet pumpkin. Wait, I think we can eat these. Just pumpkin seeds? I'm pretty sure. Is that a zombie? Can't really hear something. There's a lot of animal feed there, though. But anyway, long story short, we might not be doing much more of that, though. Because I was looking ahead in the calendar also, and there isn't that many more patients scheduled. I'll have to ask somebody, like, if there's some type of a a shortage or something like that, or okay. I think, do we have to go back now? I mean, maybe we could sleep one. If we sleep here, build the thing that I was thinking of building, and then go back tomorrow and milk the animals tomorrow. That should be fine. What is this? Oh, it's more sheep. Okay, that's very tempting. Okay. There's other things at play too that of course you would think of, like, you never, very rarely do they do these treatments like in isolation. Like, the person will also have like a surgery done, for example, prior, and then you do the radioactive iodine treatment just to finish off whatever's left after the surgery. So sometimes it's dumbass shit like the surgeon is on vacation, right? So then there's like a big break. People have to wait like months or something for their treatment. For like, it could be, there's other dumbass reasons like that that we don't know about. So, um, for whatever reason, there seems to be a break in the patients, and we only have until September because then she goes on leave. So I only have at most like another 3 or 4 months of time days. This is what your life becomes when you're like a real adult, right? How can we squeeze more overtime out of our fucking Tholith wage slave fucking job? Okay, good. I was like, hopefully this is an actual house. We'll just bike right through the counter. I think we're pretty full up on stuff, hey? Like, can't really put much else in here. For overalls. Just get rid of that entirely. Am I still fat? Okay, I'm not sure how skinny we have to get now to lose the overweight trait. You might have to get below 80 or something to lose the overweight trait, which is going to be pretty annoying. Bro. Is it just the one he is? There's a couple of them around. Oh, there's two over there. Right, and this was the useless veggie shack. Right, there's literally nothing in there. The useless veggie shack. But then the final thing I'll say about that before I never speak of it again. If you're ever in a situation where you or somebody you know is receiving that treatment, you should be pleased about that, because it is extremely effective in terms of the available treatments. It has like one of the highest straight cure rates of any like just sort of treatment like that, and it's like you don't even have to do it in the hospital. Also, most of these patients, also, there's even more to it, right? Like, most of these patients could also be fucking outpatients, because you can do it at your house if you can like isolate yourself sufficiently. Anyways, so if you're receiving that treatment, you are happy, because that means you're very likely going to be completely motherfucking cured. And if it comes back, it's probably going to be the same kind. So you can dunk it again with the same very easy, non-invasive treatment that doesn't hurt at all and just takes a weekend to happen. So it's like, I don't know. You'd be quite pleased. The only downside is your thyroid is completely nuked afterwards. So just enjoy the lack of thyroid. We're going to have a sleep in a nice bed for probably the first time ever. In a long-ass time. Can I read this? No. Okay, I guess overweight doesn't really matter that much. I guess we just don't want to get too fat. Because maybe, I wonder if there's like a... Is there another layer to being overweight? Is there like a mega overweight? As Albie would say, mega weight. I think I'm going to get rid of that. So you're going to get 25 saucepans. That's just going to be annoying. Well, it's kind of early to sleep. We should go... Let's go scout a little bit. Where... Can you just get the fuck on the bike, please? Where... Because what we're going to do is we're going to go out here and we're going to get some logs. And... Morbidly obese. Well, yeah, but does the game have morbidly obese? You know what? I already know it does. It does have obese. So there's mega fat if you get to 95, I think. Beached whale. Yes. I don't have the mod that gives that changes your model appropriately though. Cuz I'm pretty sure it doesn't show you as fat. Just kind of lame. I had a mod too before. I think it's Authentic Z is the mod that makes like fat zombies and stuff too. They're not like beefier because they're fat, unfortunately. Because I was also looking for a mod that was like if you're a giant fat sack, you should also be like harder to take down because you're like so fat. But I couldn't. Oh, there's a lot of zombies actually. I couldn't find a mod that was like makes you tougher because you're fatter. So like makes fat zombies that are also stronger. That mod didn't seem to exist. Yeah, there's quite a few zombies here, so we're just gonna loop down. Look at how many there are in the... Oh, fuck. Okay, we might have to go back to the further house, actually. So maybe, because the reason that we're doing this is, right, I'm trying to find a way that doesn't have as many zombies to get to the location we're trying to get to. It might be safe here, actually. Ah, fuck it. We'll just go back to the other one. Trash search on the way. I should change the settings so that this doesn't get as dark. Because you can control how dark this foraging circle is. I just left it at the defaults. I don't know, I removed some blur. So... So, well, I don't know what that was. I think it was a caterpillar. So it's like kind of annoying to do the foraging, but I'm telling you, we're going to randomly get exactly the magazine that we need, whatever that is. I don't know what magazine that is, but whatever it is, we're going to get it. Right there. No, it's caterpillar. No. Is that it? No, mushrooms. Fuck mushrooms. Still don't have the magazine that tells us what the mushrooms are. See, what is that? What is that? What is that? What the fuck is that? Dry cat food? Whoa, 60 hunger. You know what? You know what? Wait, can that be used as a fishing lure? It must be used in a recipe to be eaten. But what? Okay, that's weird. Like, can you combine it and make a soup out of it? Cat food soup? Or cat food soup is the thing. We should see if that can be used as a fishing lure because dog food is like very... I think it might be the best fishing lure that you can have. It's very, very good. Okay, we're gonna, when I go, what is that? When we sleep, I'm also gonna take a piss IRL. So I keep trying to not drink that drink, but it's just my throat is throating from talking. But then it's like my bladder, bro. It's also filling. It's very bladder filling, you know, this drink. That's a compliment you could give. How's your drink? How's your drink doing? It's very bladder filling. Okay then. Thanks for the compliment. Not meant to be backhanded. It's just a compliment. Okay, is there an upstairs? Oh, okay, good. I forgot. I didn't remember. Holy shit. If there was an upstairs or not. Would you just... Right. Okay. Sometimes the bike is a little bit fucky if you go upstairs with it, so let's just not do that. Okay, we're gonna sleep in one of these. We're this one here, probably. Is that a hole in the ground right there? Holy shit. I've taken a walk by that 65 times. You've probably almost fallen down it. In this playthrough, I've fallen down so many holes. I think it's like 4 or 5 times we've fallen. Is it time to sleep yet? So yeah, now that we've acquired overweight, I'm pretty sure you got to get below like 80 to get rid of it now. I mean, maybe not. Just sleep. It's getting cold though. Oh shit. Okay, wait, I gotta piss. I'll be back in 1 second. We'll be back in 1 second. 1 second. Right, we're literally back immediately. Just had to, it's like a lightning pace. This like shitty thing for a footrest. It's actually just a piece of a carpet. But I just want my foot to be like half an inch higher, right? Then, anyways. Okay, let's continue. Okay, are we back? Are we live? Are we live? Let me get the chat. We can see the chat. Beached whale. Why did you say beached whale? What were we talking about? I was gonna ask you, big sis. Have you ever? There's another game. Have you ever heard of a game called RimWorld? Probably not. RAM, like you're rimming, like the the rim of a tire. It's it is an extremely unique game that I also like to play. Hopefully we don't fucking die. Negative. Of course you haven't heard of it. It's because it's kind of niche. Like it's a colony building game. So like you look down on the map and there's like little guys walking around. But I think you would like it. It is with mods you can do anything in it. So like and it has like a lot of interesting content and like weird shit you can do in it. So like I'll give you an example. So it's like you start as your little colony of people. And the last playthrough, I think I just started with 2 people. And so like you can have kids in it. So it's like one of them they got pregnant immediately. Then you can like have a child. Your child, you know, you have to go through the stages of pregnancy. The children can get sick and die and everything. And there's like there's lots of combat in the game, right? It's like so your little guys wander around, but it's like semi-autonomous. And I don't know. I kind of like watching other people play because it's funny, right? And like we can name the colonists like after people, right? So you can rename everybody. So we can have like some crippled child that we name like pork shorts too, right? Like you can harvest organs in it, right? And like you can be cannibals if you want, and like there's a hilarious DLC that lets you have like an ideology for your people. So like you can demand certain things. So you have to have like rituals where like you have to have like a slave burning like every so often, or your people get unhappy, and like there's relationships and like um the technology goes all the way from like slaves to like space age, right? So like one of the DLCs that I have, the most recent one that they released is you like make a spaceship, right? That you can like fly around. You design the inside of it and everything, and I don't know. RimWorld itself is like really sick. Like if you are into that kind of thing, you could just play like RimWorld could just be like your game for like the rest of your life because there's like so much stuff in it, and it's an intellectual feast, you could say. So we'd also play it on like crushing settings, so there's like a high chance of just getting fucked randomly by the game, which is pretty funny for me. Okay, so maybe we should build across right here. So I was gonna go to the bridge, but maybe we should build a bridge across the ocean here, across the lake. I don't know, one of the funniest interactions I remember having. So I got this quest, and so there's various enemy like factions in the game. So um, depending on the DLCs you have, one of the factions is like a Fallen Empire type quest. So they have or a Fallen Empire type faction. So they have like a hierarchy structure that you can become part of, right, in the game. So they have like you become like royal. First, you're like a knight, and then you're like an acolyte, and then you're a knight, and then you're like a baron. So you get these like titles, right, for doing stuff. So, anyways, these guys show up for a quest, and I'm pretty sure it was they were being attacked, and they wanted to land at my base, and like I would help defend them for like 8 hours or something until they could escape because their shuttle was broken or some shit like that. It's like a pretty common quest in the game. Okay, fuck, this is way too fucking far. We're gonna have to go to the bridge. So to this, like, so they land, right? Their shuttle crashes. Boosh. There's two times I played it before I abandoned the quest. So the first time, the shuttle lands and like 4 guys get out. One guy is the guy who's the guy I'm supposed to protect. 2 of them are soldiers, and the third guy is just like a random guy, like a random noble of some kind. They immediately get in a social fight. The guy who's just a random guy pulls out a fucking plasma sword, immediately guts the guy that I'm supposed to protect. Like they killed their own people, like right in front of me. So then I failed the quest instantly, and I was like, "What the fuck? This fucking RimWorld things like." So then the second time, I was like, fine, I'm just gonna reload that because that's dumb as hell. What the fuck? So I think I also had it like their reward or something was something I wanted, so I was like, I'm just gonna reload it. Second time, they don't immediately kill each other. And then they fuck around right outside your base for like 7 of the 8 hours or something. Usually there's like supposed to be a raid that comes. Right at the last second a raid comes, it's like 4 children or something awful. Like 4 Neanderthal children or something. Because I also always turn on child raids because it's so funny. You get like, because of the way the game balances the raids, like versus your wealth of your colony, children have no like attack power or whatever compared to your colony wealth. So something that would be like your colony's wealthy enough to get hit by like 8 or 10 like stacked troopers with like machine guns and shit, that'll be like 80 children or something ridiculous is what that's equivalent to, like, or like 50 children, like something insane. So you just get these fucking armies of children. But anyways, we just got attacked by like 4 children or something. They didn't even make it anywhere close to the base. I think they got killed by like some traps I had set for hunting. So then I'm like, fine, everything's all good, right? Like, those guys murdering each other randomly, hilariously, is behind us. So then there's these 4 guys milling around. Shuttle's coming to pick them up. The shuttle fucking lands on the guy that we were supposed to save and kills him. And I was like, what the fuck again? And I was like, that's just RimWorld things, bro. Like, RimWorld didn't want us to do that quest. So I just accepted it. I was like, you know what? Get fucked. And then we had like negative relation with that empire, right? Because I didn't save the guy. It's like your fucking taxi ran him over. Oh, it doesn't matter. And then they left and they were pissed. I can't remember what I did next. I don't know. But then the game's also so funny because you can like, right? So then they get angry, and sometimes they get angry enough that they'll start raiding you again, right? So they send soldiers to like fight you. So then I guess like, you can do hilarious shit where I was like, just beat them over the head with sticks and stuff so that they get knocked out. And then you just capture them and release them. And then it raises your relation because you helped somebody, right, from the faction. So I don't know, you can just, the game's funny like that. You know, you can have like slaves, and you can like, if you don't want the slaves to escape, you can like cut their legs off, right? So like in the one game I was playing, I had, right, so the game has tons of stuff in it, like mods and whatever. So like I had a different class of person that they call sanguiphage, which is like like a vampire basically. So it has like a lot of the characteristics of the vampires. So, bitch. Oh, fuck. Shit, shit, shit. Oh my god. Okay, we're scratched. So anyways, so I have like some basically blood mules in, so we can't get the disease from getting scratched, so we'll be okay. So I have what's basically blood mules at my base because we need blood all the time. And so I have, it happened 2 ways. One guy, they raided us, and he got shot in the spine, I think. So he can't walk permanently. My neck or my head got hit? I think it's my head, right? So the spine guy's basically just bedridden forever. So he doesn't complain. There's nothing that he can do about it. And he... Holy fuck. We gotta eat this. He just is a blood mule forever. So then that's one guy. And then what do we do with the second guy? I think the second guy, he got both of his legs shot off. So then he just is legless. And so it's like shit like that is what the game is made of, right? So we've got these blood mule guys forever. As opposed to using somebody who can still walk and move around because they'll like have prison breaks. And then you have to fight the prisoners. So this other zombie up here has a helmet on. I want to grab that because our head is getting dunked. The beanie is not enough. My beanie might be damaged, actually, because we got scratched. Where do we get scratched? Neck and head. I'm gonna ditch. You're tired? Alright, have a good night. We will see you perhaps next time. Playthrough nearly came to an end due to overconfidence. Classic. Let's pay attention to the game. So I think we just got another, like, okay, we took a hold, we took it to the neck and to the head. Okay. Did that take the thing off my face? It did. Okay, fuck this. Alright, let's continue. Here's my beanie. It's still in good shape. Oh no, oh, the neck guard got wrecked? What? How can I research something from this? I swear to God, I've researched this like 3 times already. Sole leather codpiece. What? You can learn like more from it if it's wrecked? Can we not rip this? Oh, okay, so we don't have the leather neck piece anymore. That thing's saving my bacon, though, the neck piece. Wait, do we have... Oh, we have painkillers. Fuck yes, take that shit. So I was getting to at long last that RimWorld, I think, is a pretty fun game to play potentially on stream. And we'll just play, like, no saving. So we're just at the mercy of, like, Randy Random, of course. My namesake. Which is the storyteller in that game, which generates, like, the events. So I like to play with the random one because it just eventually... It always fucks you eventually. Like, because you'll get, like, 3 events that are... Like, you get basically 3 events that stack negatively in, like, a row, and then you can't handle it. Didn't even stand a fucking chance. Okay, so there's... Man, why is there so many of them here? We must have biked past them before and just not fought anybody. But we're trying to clear the road a little. We're almost at the bridge, and then we'll build the floor. But also, killing extra zombies doesn't hurt anything. Eventually, I'm gonna get enough kills to turn desensitized, according to the desensitized mod. I think I set it to 1,000. We're at 581. Okay, so we need like 400 more kills, 420 more kills. These guys look like they got some nice, juicy leather jackets for us to have. For us to tear up. Oh, yeah. Man, you cannot see shit with this helmet on, though. Like, my cone of vision is quite a bit reduced. He's chilling there? He's just chilling there. Okay. You can't craft something with that, can you? Yeah, the only thing you do is cut it up. Did you not do that for some reason? Oh, I accidentally inspected the one I was cutting up. Like a dumbass. This is the same paring knife we've had, I think, like the whole game. It is the goat paring knife. The goat knife. Man, it's only 8 a.m. Holy, we got good time. Okay, does this guy have a different helmet? He does. Is it a better visibility? Vision impairment is a quarter. Ooh, this is really high. But it's really good. It's really high, but really good. I'll just take that. I could just get used to it. I'm already like constantly doing this, so that I can pick up the motion with my old eyes. I feel like we need to change our bandages. Oh shit, wait, we should take one of these antibiotics. It's like the only time in my life that this might be actually a thing. Why does it take you so long to take antibiotics? It's one fucking pill. Put it back on. Okay. Man, that sprinter, hey, like, really almost fucked us. Yeah, see, I knew it. They were both bad bandages. It's that neck. You take damage to your neck and it's like, it's all over. So as soon as we are able to make a neck armor, we gotta literally do that. Like, nice. I'm pretty sure taking that antibiotics just saved us. Because how are those not infected? And we just have the one, just the jacket, hey? I think it already had those 2 holes, so did we not? It just wrecked my neck piece. That's all that happened to us. Knocked the beanie off, wrecked the neck piece. And I'm so glad we didn't have to, not having to use alcohol on your wounds, right? That's, prevents like a shitload of pain. So then, I understand now how you use the antibiotics is you take them instead of having to disinfect the shit out of everything. Makes sense. Okay. So what we're going to do is cut down a few trees, and we're going to... Hopefully I have a hammer with me. This is going to be frustrating. We do. We are going to cut down a couple of trees, and we're going to build whatever floor is necessary to go across there. I think it's only going to be like 1 or 2 trees. Okay, where's my hatchet? Maybe we should go back and get the bike, actually. We have plenty of time. It's only 9:30. Winter is definitely here in the game, though. Oh, shit. I gotta make sure I plug my phone in, because it's always at, like, 0 battery. So I sort of, like, half the time I'm, like, streaming, right? Like, we're streaming, right? Like, 3 hours or something pass. Then I'm like, okay, I gotta get off the game. My phone, it's like at 0%. Fuck's sakes. It's all the time. Oh, it's like a black rocks. Nice. I'm so glad that was reasonably close. Oh, all these leather strips, we should wash that before we get back in my house, because then it'll just be an extra pain in the ass thing that I forget to do. What is that? That's the first error I think I've seen in, like, this whole game, like, random like that. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna need, like, one, two, three, probably, like, 4 or 5, hey? Is this open? We're gonna have to do a couple of other things. We're gonna have to rest first. Maybe not. I don't know if I looted this or not. If it was locked, I wouldn't have done it. We have the gas tank, or fuel tank, and the hose now, so if this has any gas, it doesn't. But that truck on the way back has some gas, and we'll have to remember to try to grab that. I think it's like 11 liters, though, which is quite a bit. What? Okay, Mr. Wrench, can you go somewhere, please? Is there no zombies around? I just want to sit on the ground for a few, like, there's one over there. With, like, accelerated time, but not die. Because I want to make sure we're a little bit rested when we start cutting down these trees so I can actually do it in one go. I don't know if this makes noise that makes zombies come or not. That guy was probably far enough away that we'll finish and he'll appear right behind me. Fuck. 2 logs should be enough, though. What the fuck? Yeah, so tomorrow during the day, I might do DRG plus variety. That might be more fun. I'll do DRG plus variety. So I just have a bunch of games that I just want to play like some random amount of. Jesus. Jesus. If I get a beast snarling like this. Can't wait to be desensitized. Like any magazine that you guys want to have on you would be great. Oh wait, oh shit. Was that us? Just for a split second, he kind of made the sound of like a screamer or a running one, so it scares me. It scares me, bro. It scares me. I just don't want them. I either want them to come at me in a single file line so I can kill them one at a time, or I want them to stay over there forever. It's okay, we got this. Please no. I feel like the way it works is you can only hear the sounds if they're very close or if they're aggro to you. Right, so if we're nice and far away like this. Why is that so heavy for me? Just go. This is the fastest possible. There we go. I don't think sawing. Does sawing make any noise? I feel like it doesn't, right? 100% of the sawing that we've done so far in this game was at my base, so I have actually no real clue if this... Like, who saws logs right in front of fucking zombies? Like, I have no clue if that makes noise or not. So, like, next time, I'm just gonna, like, roll up on a convenience store and be like, just let me saw up some logs in here, bros. Looks like the answer's no. Still a little bit sketched out, but... Yeah, I think we only have to build 3, hey? Like, does that make noise, though? The banging? We're about to find out. The game doesn't make any sense, though, right? Like, sometimes stuff that, you know, makes the same amount of noise to you, or me, like in your earphones, does not make the same amount of noise to zombies in the game. Although, man, the next time I play multiplayer, like with my sister, I want to, like, get the VoIP mod. So, like, we'll use VoIP in game. And then, I can't believe that this isn't native to the game, but that, you know, you talk in VoIP and then the zombies can hear you, like, appropriate to how loud you're talking in the game. So we'll have to, like, whisper, hey, to be like, you know, to each other, like, over the walkie-talkie and stuff. I don't think it'll be fun. I think it would add a fun, like, depth to the game that isn't there normally. Especially with people who do a lot of screaming and yelling and whatnot and carrying on. Nice. Oh, just like that. Just like... Oh, what the fuck? That's why we got 2 logs. Like the game. Crazy the way it's got to do that to me. What do they need 2? I think that's all we need. Yeah, that's all we need. Ridiculous. Okay, well, I think why you gotta play with me like that, game? Okay, now we're here on the other side. All right, now we gotta go back. Now that we did it, we gotta go back to my house. It's gonna take us like the whole day to get back there. And we got so much stuff to do. We got this sink that I gotta try to install. Maybe I can plumb it. Hopefully you can plumb both types of sinks. Like the in-counter sink and the standing sink. I don't actually know because I've never plumbed any sinks. But we'll see. We got a lot of stuff to do though, basically, in the game. It's basically like, you know, sometimes you want to play like I feel like playing a bunch of different games, but I don't want to like really sink my teeth into them. I just kind of want to, you know, play for a few minutes and then decide you don't want to play anymore. So that's what the variety consists of, right? Because we've got some major shit lined up. I want to play Barotrauma. I think I'm going to play Barotraumatic mod pack, which adds like so much random other aliens and events to the game and stuff to fuck me over. We'll play Iron Man, we'll play Barotraumatic, play the new sub that I built. If we die repeatedly, we'll just leave it on normal difficulty, because usually I play on hard difficulty, but we'll do normal plus Barotraumatic. Okay, I think we're okay to turn on foraging again. So we're gonna head back to the base. There is those 2 more sheep, but we can't I don't think there's a way we can really get them to follow us without roping them. And I don't want to leave. We just got the bike back. I'm not going to leave the bike in. There's too much stuff in the bike. Like animal feed and whatnot. What's that? Is that a plate? I guess that's what I wanted. Trash. Alright. I feel like winter is either greatly reducing the forage or certain areas of the map have greatly wait, what are they? It was like a firecracker or something. Is this a full beer? Oh, empty. What the hell is that? Railroad spike. I'll just quickly research that. Like, what is this going to do for me? Railroad spike? What am I going to learn how to forge from this? Make rail spike weapon. Oh my god. Fine. I don't know why. Why? Of course it's going to be that. Rail spike weapon. Stupid game. I don't know why I think it's ever going to be anything else. Okay, we already have one rubber ducky. Fine, fine, fine. I'll get the other rubber ducky. It always comes out purple. Pretty much the first time all game, we're in a situation to not pick up and eat immediately a dead mouse. May have been a rat. I mean, could also be a small rat-like creature. If we found a dead rabbit, I would definitely pick that up. But a dead mouse, we can pass on that. And I never did set any traps because I don't know if, like, I feel like if we also go and set traps, we're just like signing ourselves up for literal constant survival activities. Like, first thing we got the fish traps, and then we gotta deal with the animal traps, and then we gotta milk all the fucking animals, and then we gotta pet all the animals. Like, there's just too much of that survival shit to do. So, what is that cabbage? Le cabbage. Okay, are we still fat? Yeah, fuck. I'm pretty sure you need to go down to 80. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna be fat. Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? That's not the right way. It's the next one. We could consider building that one too, but I guess it doesn't really speed it up that much. What is this? Lemons, don't care. So does these ever have anything in it? No. This attracts me to the bag because the garbage bags have some of the best loot. We just literally don't need any more of that fruit. Like, with so much food now. With all the milk coming from the animals, that we just suddenly don't need any of these fruit. Suddenly don't need any of these fruits. The only thing I was collecting was spices. Because we can make some pretty awfully salty and awful soups, and we need some spices to, you know, keep us from getting too unhappy. Yeah, this is one of those little tiny ponds. I wonder if there's like fish, if it's extra fishy, those little ponds. Okay, another bullet. See, that's a handy one. Empty bowl, you know, I feel like I keep needing bowls for animal brains, and I don't have enough bowls, so we'll grab that. I think that's a second or third extra bowl we've grabbed, but that should be good now. Hemp dogbane. Frozen grapes. You can make some ice wine. Is it? Nope. Steel scrap. We have so much. We have so much steel we literally could care less. Couldn't care less, I should say, about how much steel we find on the ground. Random steel scrap, totally useless. And aluminum, it doesn't let you forge at all. Even though I think you can do some forging with aluminum in real life. Like you can pour it. It's one of the easier ones, right? Like it's pretty low temp. But this game only has iron and the other thing, steel, which is the same thing. Iron and carbonized iron. Daikon? Excuse me. Mason's trowel. If I didn't already have a mason's trowel, that would be something. Okay, a little awkward. Biking right through the middle of them. The amount of zombies, though, is kind of annoying. Especially in areas that we've already cleaned out. They just keep appearing. So I guess we'll just stay fat now that we've acquired this trait by going over 85. Just be fat. What's this? Like, what? Yes, sir. I'll take a free hatchet. See, if we went across the other bridge, if we built across it, we'd still have to bike basically the same distance. So, that's what it is. I should see how high we have to get our tailoring level. Because the tailoring wasn't that bad. Like, okay, the tailoring was pretty bad with no tailoring books. Like, it was pretty awful. But that's why we made those face masks, is because I found that there was a whole bunch of things you can craft that take very little resources, and they're giving you like 10 XP each, right? So we only have to craft like 10 face masks, which is not that much. 10 face masks, 20 rags, like it's hardly any investment really to get a whole level in tailoring, and it was way faster than the way that you'd normally do it with all the patching and the unpatching, etc. To be fair, the rags were consumed completely. But what is this? Okay. Okay, let's go by this vehicle, and maybe we will. Is that a zombie? We'll grab the gasoline out of it if we can. Where the fuck was it? It was on the road, right? Because we started to drive down the road. A little bit. Come on, give me a magazine. You know what I like. You know I like those magazines. Give us a skill magazine or a schematic for all the armors. Something. What? Dirty and whatever. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Oh no, please don't do that. Okay, you. Yeah, this is going to create a separate issue because we aren't going to be able to... We're not going to be able to fit that now that it's full. I wish there was a way you could, like, attach a strap to the gas can or something. Oh, shit. So... what are we gonna do? Okay, I think we could fit it, the whole thing in there. So we can ditch these 3 animal feed bags. What? It says it's 12. Okay. Game's weird. I don't think there's a way we can arrange this any other way to take these animal feedbacks. Can we fit one in there? Whatever, we'll take the fuel. They're just heavy as fuck taking up space, animal feedbacks. Double nails, bro. Nails are good because we've basically completely run out of the nails that we found on the map. Like, I never thought this would happen, but I've gone through like 4 or 5 boxes of nails, building all the stuff we needed to build. And now we're like full on having to forge nails with no end in sight. So any nails that we happen to forge is like pretty nice. I just want a magazine, man. That would be so nice. Can you imagine getting a skill magazine? All the fucking all the snow disappeared suddenly. I just remembered the first thing we gotta do is milk the animals though. Because they're gonna want to be milked. All the various sheep and cows. Yeah, there they are. Okay, okay. Everybody's still alive. That's the first thing. First test. Are we alive? We are alive. Alright, let's ditch some stuff. Let's just eat that. What's gonna go over here? Probably this buckle. Probably this hatchet head. So, am I carrying anything like super heavy? Doesn't look like it. So we'll just throw this down here. We'll deal with that in a minute. Regulus. Oh my god. Bellatrix. So these were named recently, these pets. Oh, we're gonna get so much milk. Look at that. Holy! Got 5 liters almost from that sheep. Okay, that one only gave us like 0.3 or something. The other sheep might have a lot too, though. It's over there. That's all you got?
Hey.
Salazar. Malfoy. Not you, Salazar. We need Malfoy. Okay, we hardly got any of that off those 2 pets. That's fine. Okay, what time is it? Okay, I gotta take a break for 1 second because I gotta do one thing in the house here that I forgot to do. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We are back. And I was just outside for 1 second. And the weather here is finally, the weather here is finally nice enough that my neighbors, who cannot, you know, everybody's got neighbors, right? What the fuck you do? They can't stop using their AC. Seemingly, no matter what the temperature is, as soon as it gets above about 10 degrees Celsius, that AC is on permanently. All day, all night, every night, for the entire fucking summer. And it turns out today is what? May something. May 10th or something. And that's the day they turned it on, bro. Save my fucking splits. Are you kidding me, bitch? Alright. Sorry for the delay. We're back. We're back. Okay, so what am I doing in the game here? We are sorting our shit out, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. We are sorting our shit. We just got a godlike amount of milk from that. No. Anyway, the AC thing is just annoying. Like, what the fuck? It's like 10 degrees outside. Do you actually need to run your AC? I don't know. And before you say something smart to me like, oh, maybe it's like a heat pump or something, like, and it warms as well. It does not. I can tell by looking at it. And I watched the guys install it. It's a regular AC. They just want their house to be fucking frigid, and I guess that's fine. But you can just faintly hear it. And it just makes me think, what am I supposed to do with these? All you can do is eat them? I thought that was actually could be turned into something else. Anyway, so like, I was gonna say no shade, but like a little bit of shade. Because it's like, what the hell are you running your fucking AC for that much? But whatever. Okay, I think we're gonna put the beanie back on. So we can see. And this helmet is gonna ultimately end up being on the bike as our bike helmet. Right, get it? Because of the bike helmet. Oh, sweet, I already have 2 hard hats? Okay, maybe I should wear one of these instead. Does it have... It's considerably worse insulation than the beanie. Does any of these have holes in them? You. Can this be ripped? And these can't be ripped. Like, those are just like trash now. They get a bunch of holes in them and they just can't be used for anything else. Stupid. Oh, and again, can this... Can we make our own padded pants, bro? Please let me make my own padded pants. That'll be so good. So pants. So pants, of course. It's just so pants. Why not padded pants? Peter Piper picked a peck of padded pants. Like, please. Let's rip all these up. If I recall, I was keeping those boots because they can be used for some kind of crafting recipe. I forget the details. I forget the precise details. Okay, let's put some more gas into the Jenny, because that's right, those of you watching at home, we indeed do have a fucking generator that we will probably never turn on. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I turned it on. I know I can turn it on. Fuel 100%, baby. Oh, we got 3 extra liters. Okay. We suddenly have, like, actual gasoline. Wish I knew how long that was going to run for. I swear that's only like a week or something, right? So it's like pretty much useless. What am I supposed to do with running a generator for like a week? I don't know. It's just one of those things, right? Like, it's just one of those things. I feel like we also have to check our stupid ass fish traps, and they're all gonna get destroyed when I open them, and I'm gonna have a rage attack because of that. And we got two of these. Double purple ducks. Why are they purple? Like, do I have like some kind of a... Is there something wrong with my game textures that it's turning purple? Is that because of a mod? Is that because of a mod, Jeeves? Okay, I want to see if this what can this be used for? Must be used in recipe to be eaten. It doesn't say what it can be used for though. We're gonna figure that out at a later date. What we're gonna do with that cat food. I was hoping it could be used to feed cats. Just kidding. I was hoping it could be used to be a fishing lure in a perfect world. Okay, those are... I bet you those... Both of those wounds are healed, I bet you. How much you want to bet those are both healed? How much you want to bet, bro? Because of these antibiotics. Which, although antibiotics are usually awful, turns out they're godlike in that case. So that we didn't have to... We got 2 full beers. Where are we storing the booze? So booze... Oh, the booze is going in here. The booze is going in there. We got a whiskey too. I got 2 whiskeys. Okay, so we could make 2 Molotovs straight from the whiskeys. And we could potentially make 3 Molotovs if we got more of those bottles. Plastic... Oh. Glass bottles. But that's going to be pretty few and far between. I don't know if they have any. Can't even find a single plastic bottle, for fuck's sakes. We just have the one. Alright, let's go wash these. What else is in here? Nothing. Animal feed bag. Oh my god. Everything in the kitchen sink in here. Literally the kitchen sink. Lamau. I'm so funny. That's actually decent. Decent stuff. I'm gonna leave that flashlight. I don't know. I like how you can see the animal feed bag. Like, why isn't there models for everything like that? Like, I understand the attraction now of some of those mods that add like models, like 3D models for stuff like that. And I was looking at one that was adding just the logs, those 4 log stacks, so you can see them being carried. And I was like, that's stupid. But then once I was carrying the log stacks and I couldn't see them, I was like, maybe it's not stupid. I want to cut down all these stupid bushes. They're in the way. Oh, look at all that hay, bro. That's not going to fit? Okay, we need to make... We're going to make another one in here. Cool. Are we still fat? Still fat. I think we're going to be fat for a while. Now that it happened, that we got fat, we're stuck like that, I think. For the time being. It doesn't really change that much. It makes it harder to lose weight, I guess, but that's not really a big disadvantage. These twines away. Okay. The problem is kind of now that we have a lot of random crap. Just want to put some other, or spread these knives around so that we have like a bunch of knives in every random place that we might need to have a knife. It's usually my instinct to combine things that are similar, but in this case, we got too much crap. I gotta remind myself to not loot so many things because we don't need, we only need certain things. Right, we don't need either of those. Smashbook. Why do I even have this on me? Because the flint fire starter is so good. I think we're putting them in here, right? Okay, we'll put these other magazines in the magazine one here. Grandma's Kitchen and Good Cooking. Yeah, I'm gonna wash all those strips. And we're gonna wash all that stuff when we go to check out the fish traps. Okay, do we dare remove one of these? Oh, I should make a new neck thing. Okay, they're probably both good. Nice. Just grinding a little bit of a first aid levels. So, neck guard. This we need tailoring level 3. You have learned this recipe and can perform with the readable recipe in inventory. What? Where did I learn that from? Home security? No. Real spice? Is this it? No. Cheapskates. Tools of early man. Wildlife preserve. Well, what? I don't have it. Fuck you. Where's the magazine that taught it to me then? This one? Because it would say so, right? Already read with, recently read. But did I put it in a different thing somewhere? Tools, it's definitely not that one. Is it in this one? Damn it. That's going to trigger me that we don't have that. Because we do have it, I just don't know where it is. Okay, it's possible that we left it somewhere, right? Like, we left it. It's possible that we don't actually have it here at our base, is what I'm trying to say. Triggered. It's fine. We'll just make the regular one. Bro! Dental floss plus denim strips. Maybe we'll use leather strips? Because we have actually a lot more of these. So we're gonna go wash all this shit. So there's just a ton of random stuff to do to manage the household here. Well, there's a thing of logs we could bring in. There's two. Okay, there's two things of logs. So that's what I was doing, was just cutting up the logs and kind of leaving them there for, for future me. That's why we have so much rope and stuff. All bandages. Okay, I think it might be too late to do the fish. We'll do the fish tomorrow. Because I'm just going to end up having like 3 giant ass big chunks of fish and then like not having to... And it's going to be like past midnight by the time we're finished dealing with it. A way you can kind of like store things is on the drying rack because it never goes bad. Has anything gone bad in here yet? Fresh, 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 fresh. Rye sheaf stale, wheat sheaf stale, fresh, stale uncooked. Take that. Just burn up this egg real quick. Still fat as fuck. Looks good. So if we get to carpentry level 5, right, which is on the horizon, maybe we should build some more floor. We get to carpentry level 5, then we can make the bed, we can make the pottery thing, we can make the better, I don't know, a bunch of random other stuff. So right, we need to figure out where we're going to try to install this. Oh man, there's actually a few things we want to do. We got the mace head. I think we can make a mace if I take it apart. Assemble mace. Yeah, see, we need a mace head and we need like large handle or short bat. Because where is it? Well, these medium handles we should put over here because those are a little bit too far away. I think I have a large handle chilling there. Because it's the handles is fucked. Oh, we can craft with it too. I can't remember why. Do we care about the respirator? I mean, it makes me uncomfortable. Spiked club, something else. I don't know if we really care about the respirator right now. I'm just going to try to stay away from the bodies. You know? Just try to stay away from the bodies, I think. Because then that should be enough. If we end up going somewhere where there's like huge stacks of bodies or something, then maybe I'll consider it, but it doesn't seem like it's something that's really on the horizon. Why? Okay. Animal milk kettle. Guess we're trying to lose weight, so... Oh, we already lost it. Okay, so it disappears instantly after the 85. I didn't realize that it was right at the crossover. So I thought in the past you had to then get significantly lighter in order to lose it, but I guess not. This should be done. So I guess we'll put the wheat sheaf on there. So what can I do with this dried hemp? I think they're cut hemp. I can do something else with it. Hemp buds dried. Make a jar of hemp. Oh yeah, and then you can like decarb it or something, and then I think we can make the CBD oil because that's coming from some mod, which is a really good painkiller in this game. It's questionable. It's not like it's a good painkiller in real life necessarily. But I guess probably some people probably use CBD oil for painkiller, but I think that weed generally things marijuana derived stuff is not that great of a painkiller. Like it takes the edge off, but it's not like I don't think people are being prescribed that for like legit pain. Oh, we can sketch it. It's a certain type of pain, I suppose. I'm sure it's prescribed as part of your pain management regimen. I think we have. Well, we can. We can make a jar of hemp buds. Then now what? Buds are curing. What does that mean? Do I just leave it now? Okay. Put it on the table here. Actually, no. Let's put it in the toolbox. Perfect. Don't actually know how any of those recipes work. Okay, let's try and deal with this. What do we do with the mace? Where'd it go? What tools do I need to dismantle it? Dismantle medium implement. Okay, perfect. Okay, we got the mace head out, and what? We got nothing? Mace head and nothing? Really? Didn't we get like a busted something? This large handle is fucked. Man, I need a better large handle. Well, it's a little bit better. Okay, how do we make this? Assemble mace. Okay. I'm not sure how what item you use in particular factors into this here, because it seems like if the thing you're using is dull, like, does that make a difference? Long mace. It's pretty sick. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Holy! Did I just hit and damage something? Okay, that looks epic. So that will keep that stuff there. Okay, you Tyron, we'll take that out. I think this might be a really sick weapon. Do I have? Oh, okay, good. We still have the wrench. Oh, this white hanging sink. Okay, okay, okay. I think we will want to put the sink over here. Like right here, maybe? Maybe like right here. We'll take this scrap electronics out, and that's it. Let's delete these. We're going to move this to somewhere over the rainbow that I want to... Okay, what else is... Something else in the corner there? Yeah, this leaf rake. Put that in the suitcase. This umbrella... I guess we'll just leave the umbrella there. I'll forget we even have it. I keep... Okay, we're gonna... No, don't do that. Fake with that. Okay, so the sink, I guess we would hypothetically put here. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't have a chance to break in the installation. Yo, hello, my friend from yesterday. What's going on? We are back playing Project Zomboid. Please work. Please work. Please work. Nice. Because I had already planned to, but we'll play... I'm planning to play DRG tomorrow. And do all of the various necessary things in the game, which is to play... We'll play the Elite Deep Dive probably, and like, you know... I think there's an assignment. Work assignment. Okay. So I guess there's a sink. I don't know if you can plumb that one. So we're trying to plumb the sink right now. Oh, right. We got to put the wheat on there, too. So we're just back doing various survival activities. We've got a shitload of animals we have to take care of now. Oh, I gotta go milk the animals again. Just go do that right now. Gotta go milk the animals. And we're gonna go, maybe we should actually... Fuck the... I should say fuck all of the fish. We can do that later. Milk the animals. Okay, so the idea... Where's my sink? I think it's right there, hey? If we build this over the sink, we can put a rain barrel up here, and then you can apparently plumb it. But I don't know if that works with every type of sink. Because I know it works with the cupboard sinks. Dude. Could this game be more janked? Okay, right here, right? That was where it was, I think. Right? Oh, she can fucking see that. I'll fall. I don't know if I can fall off or not. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I'm not really sure what the game logic is there. Yeah, it's like right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 in. So that's where we have to build it. Anyways, let's go milk all of our animals. We got so many animals to milk now. We got 5 sheep. Well, I can only milk 3 of them, but... And I figured out in this game that if you call them like that... Oh yeah, I remember you from yesterday. We just that wasn't that long ago, bro. It's like one day. And I'll admit it is Mother's Day, and I did hardly anything today, but my memory. I think I have a decent memory for my age, right? Like a lot of other people I know have like awful fucking memories. Oh, sugar is giving it to us. Wow. And I don't know how famous that you may think that I am, but I'm only famous with my children, right? But there's not that many people that come along and even message in the chat at all. So it's only a handful of people, so it's easy enough for me to remember, you know, who people are. We're getting mad milk from these things. It's almost like I don't even need to worry about other sources of food. As long as we keep coming back and keep taking care of our animals, we're just gonna have butter. Butter for days. See, when we get to the other 2 sheep, we'll definitely have enough. So I figured out in the game, well, if you crouch, you just are whisper for 1. So if you don't want to attract a shitload of zombies, that's handy. So then if you call out in some way, hey, bitch, and they come to you, then that means that you can milk them safely without the thing kicking over the bucket or whatever. So there's a deer in here too. Where's the fucking deer? There it is. Maybe someday, I don't know, can you domesticate wild animals? I don't know if there's anybody who plays this game. But we have a deer in here that I chased in here on my bike. It's there. I don't know what's going to happen. See, you can't do the animal info for wild animals. So I'm not sure, like... Is it never going to be my friend, or... Because you can't pet it or anything. All you can do is pick up. I don't know. So that's just like fast food that's in here. If it ever comes up, we got some fast food in there. I was kind of wondering if maybe it would lure the other deer, because there's more deer, but like they're not going to also come over here then. Where's the rest of my sheeps? Hey, yo, we gotta make sure we pick up all the dung that we come across, too. Where the fuck are they? Oh, they're over here. I wish the sheep all came, like, at us. Oh, and they all have ridiculous Harry Potter-related names. A la my older sister was in the Twitch chat, and when we were naming them, and there was no one else around, so now they are... now they're Harry Potter-related names, so Malfoy, etc. It's just the way it is, man. Sometimes stuff like that happens. Nobody's around. Now it's all Harry Potter shit. Which, you know, like, it's all controversial now because what's her name that wrote the books is all, like, anti-various groups of people, and she's all vocal about it, and people don't like it, so... Controversially named animals in the Project Zomboid game. Just kidding. It was first come, first serve. If somebody would have said name the sheep like fucking Two Balls or something, that would have been its name. So... Ooh, we're running out of water. I think we might need to add 25 more water troughs. Because now that we have so many animals, they might be drinking a lot more water. This could be an issue. If it rain, we just need it to rain though or something, and then we'll be good. But we didn't, like, we had plenty of water for two cows. Oh no, wait, don't do that yet. We're gonna churn all this butter, son. Did they both get over 5 liters, or just one of them? Oh, that one didn't, I guess. Yeah, so now we're getting like almost a butter every 2 days. So it's almost like we don't really need to worry about any other kind of at this point. Butter and cow dung together at last. There's just a ridiculous amount of other things. Oh yeah. Okay, we throw some more spices on there. Alright, I wasted too much time dicking around already today, so tomorrow in the game we'll have to go to continuing the adventure, basically. Is this done yet? It's very close to finishing. Okay, so we need more planks to get it done. So maybe we should break down one of these stacks. Unstack it. And then we will saw all of these logs. To get her done. Okay, so what about this trough? Log wooden feeding trough. We need 4. We need 4, so we'll leave the other 8 here. We're gonna build the rain barrel. We're gonna build the rain barrel upstairs. Oh shit! I think we need garbage bags for that though, or maybe a tarp. I'm not 100% sure. We might have a tarp kicking around. We might have a tarp kicking around. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna build this water. We're still barely losing weight, even though I'm so hungry. Just drink like a little bit of this. Of animal's milk. There. Just a teensy little, just a taste. I'm gonna put the water trough like over here so that if we end up having to fill it by hand, it's less painful. Huh? Thinking ahead slightly. Long wooden feeding trough. So and then what we're going to do is we're going to immediately put this water in there so that it marks it as a water trough. And then we don't have to worry about... Won't be able to join the stream? Yeah, that's no problem. Have a good night. We will maybe see you next time. Everybody's got shit to do, you know. Everybody's got shit to do in their lives. It is a free stream experience. Free to come, free to go, free to lurk, free to interact, or not, as the mood suits you. Okay. Right, we're just chilling, playing some games. If you want to watch, that's what we're here for, bro. Man, I'm so stoked we finally got a day off. Because part of my job is I get regular days off. I'm supposed to get regular days off every so often. I mean, everybody fine. It's like typical to get days off. But I mean, like, in addition to the weekend days off, get like an extra day every so often. But I've been having to work it for complicated reasons. And not that I'm complaining, because... Not that I'm complaining very much, because we were getting paid, right, like overtime to work the extra day. So I'm not complaining about that. It's just like, you know, you work somewhere for like 3 or 4 years or however long people typically work places, and then you get used to the certain routine, and then it just gets taken away for a while. It's annoying. So it's been all year. We haven't had it's May. All year I haven't had the day off, but now tomorrow is the first day in a year that we will have it. So it's pretty sick. Okay, so rain barrel. Fuck, okay. This is the only kind we can make. We need 4 garbage bags. Or we need 1 tarp. I think we had a tarp kicking around. I know where to get one. We don't have one. Because there's some tents that we can yoink. I think I used it to make my tent, actually. Okay, where was the garbage bags? I had 1 chilling in here somewhere. 1. What? That has 2 random things in it? What the fuck? Okay, let's research that. Whatever. Bleach. Is bleach used for anything? I don't think so. I don't think so, that bleach is used for anything except killing you. Can you even, like, feed it to another creature? And kill that creature? Because if you can't even do that, then it's, like, definitely not useful. Okay, we have 1 garbage bag. It's literally just there, why the fuck? 2 rabbit skulls in there. Oh my god, I needed those. Okay, these are decent for grinding tailoring. Because you get this is 20 tailoring XP right here. Right? 9.4. And another 9.4. And then you get these 2 paperweights that are useless and you can't do anything with them. It's just like, it's nothing, bro. Okay, still 1 garbage bag. That's all we got is 1 garbage bag. Wasn't there more garbage bags in the thing here? That's probably where I got that 1 from. If we had the mod, you'd be able to pick this shit up. Report trash. We don't. There's no other way you can make that, hey? Like, what if we had, like, a different item? Fuck off. You can't make a tarp? Can we make a tarp? You can cut it. Bro, okay. You can make everything under the sun out of a tarp, but you can't make a tarp. Okay, listen. Listen, buddy. Listen, bro, I'm going to teach you that we're going to get a tarp. There is a... There's a tent over here. It's just in the middle of the bush. Here it is. Can we... Oh my god, you can't take it apart? Wait, do I have to disassemble it? For fuck's sakes. Like, actually? So you can't take the tent kit apart. The only thing you can do is pack it. Can this be? Nope. You piece of shit game. Okay, so that was a tarp. But then when it's not anymore. Maybe there's a tarp at that little, Okay, there's a little, like, makeshift little base over there. I mean, these things are not impossible to come by. It's just a little bit tedious. Wait. Do you think this is empty? Oh, it is, yeah. Sometimes it's a full beer bottle, though, hey? Like, we randomly found, like, a bottle of grenadine. That's my favorite find ever. Oh! Is it? Is it? Is it? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Something good. First weapons. Okay, it's something. Bone spike weapon. Dude, we finally got bone club. You know how long I've been staring at that bone and being like, why can't you make a motherfucking bone club? It's a bone with a piece of leather wrapped around it. Okay, that's a sick find. We got a magazine. Okay, it's not the smithing magazine. It's not a schematic, but it's a magazine, bro. It's a magazine, bro. We got this. So we'll head around to the other side. We'll see what we can get. What is that? What is that? Plumpa bug the aphid. Oh, it's a stuffy. Okay, it's a stuffy. It is a stuffy. I have not seen Plumpa bug before. Is it? Oh, nice eggs. Eggs. Can't go wrong with eggs. Lemon or oranges, on the other hand, will pass. We're still 85 with one downer. Like, it is quite difficult to lose weight, hey? Like, holy. So there's a little makeshift camp over here. Somewhere. Right? Where is it? Oh, it's further. There is a tiny makeshift camp that will hope... I remember there being some random stuff here that we didn't care for at the time. But maybe now we do. Planks, wood splinter. Planks is not bad. Like, matchmaking I don't care about. Tarp is the kind of thing that I would have left here. We're not needing it. Scrap metal. Dang it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Has water inside. Well. Empty. What's going on here? It's completely full. Is this serious? Like, is this actually serious? How long is this going to take? Can't you just tip it over? This is not economical. This is the thing I'm trying to build, hey? Okay. Fuck. Oh my god. Let's see how long this is going to hypothetically take. Okay, it's not that bad. It's going to be like 2 or 3 hours in the game to empty it. But, like, what the fuck is that? Like, why is that a mechanic in the game? Why doesn't he just tip it over? I've complained before about the way that these things work, and it's just like, dude. Nice. Okay, we did it. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Perfection, baby. Put it in there. Okay, so now fuck that. We don't need to find anything anymore. We literally just pick up the thing we need. It's perfect. Couldn't be better. What is this? Okay, it could be better if we found more magazines. Okay, I don't want that. I'll take that magazine, but it would be better if we found another magazine that was the smithing magazine that taught us all of the smithing recipes. Smith me. Smith me. Whoop. Is it? Ugh. There's a lot of seeds around here, though, from me leaving them on the ground, which is pretty annoying. Because we're constantly finding them and thinking that there's something. Being disappointed. Ooh, look at that random garbage bag. It's like literally the thing we were looking for. There's a steel sheet I left here as well. Alright, garbage bags, garbage bags, garbage bags. Let's put them in here. Let's go upstairs. Actually, maybe I'm not going to ride the bike up there. Because what if, and this is not that far, this is not even that crazy, we can just bike right off the roof. I am not in a mood to have that happen. Okay, it was 4 in, right? So 1, 2, 3. That's 4, right? Was it on the 4th one, or... I'm gonna have to check. One, two, three, 4. Yes, what's this one? Perfect. Okay, so if this can actually get rained on, which I think this was constantly getting wet when I was up here before, so I'm pretty sure rain hits it. We will... How's it going? In the Twitch chat, what's shaking? We are playing some Project Zomboid. Just found this aphid, which I have not seen before. It just seems like a Easter egg thing. You rotate it. What's up? Well, we are playing some Project Zomboid. We're playing Lost for Nature map mod instead of the regular map. I don't know if you're familiar with the game or not. It's different than the normal game. We are just living our life with our animals at the moment, trying to find some magazines, trying to experience the content in this game before they update it and break my save once again, because that's what they do. Can't complain though, you know, it's like you want games to be updated. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, there's some milestones here for me personally. I think this is the longest. This is the longest that I've ever survived in the game. 3 months. Usually it's a month and 10 days. You know. Do you play any other game beside this you would recommend to me? Yeah, sure, man. Like, there's a lot of good games on Steam. I don't know what part of the world you're from. Um, if that's a viable option, but if you are playing on Steam, I really like the game Deep Rock Galactic. If I guess it's like what genre? Do you want a single player game? Do you want like multiplayer game? Do you want a competitive game? I don't usually play PvP games anymore. Like really competitive PvP games like Tarkov or some shit like that. I don't play games like that anymore because they're too sweaty. When I was younger, maybe. Deep Rock Galactic's a good one. A single player game. Okay, this is a pretty fun single player game. I gravitate more towards building type games and stuff myself. The game I'm going to play after this, so they're also all going to be like pretty specific games. Like it's not going to be the games I like aren't usually games that that every person picks up and they're like, I love this game, right? If you looked at my Steam profile and saw games that have like 1,000 hours in, they're not going to be like games that have a lot of penetration. There's a game called Barrow Trauma. That's what I'm going to play next, which is like it's similar sort of survival type game, but the setting is very interesting. That it's like a submarine game that you play on. I think it's set on, the planet Jupiter of our solar system. Do I stream daily? Not. I don't know, man. If we're doing like weekends, you know. Whenever we got time, we're streaming. It's just a hobby. I think I gotta cut down some wood. Maybe I gotta sleep. Maybe we'll just sleep actually. I mean, it would be nice, hey, if I could stream more. So, I mean, of course you can share whatever you like with me, but if it's gonna be something like, hey, do you want to buy something from me, or hey, can I have your Discord, or hey, we're not gonna be doing any of that shit, so don't even say that shit. We're only doing streaming, and we're only talking about the game. What am I doing? Okay, let's go do our. Let's go to our animals. Oh, I think I gotta bring a bunch of water to the animals also. So I think it's that time of day. That if we don't start doing that now, I think we're gonna run out of time. It's gonna be I'm gonna be away from the base. Actually, I'm a digital artist and I've been working with streamers for 4 years. Commission those cups and studying your friendly digits. And would you like to see my creatives? Absolutely not. I have zero interest in that whatsoever, and I never will. Thank you very much. Milk. Oh, little Bellatrix. I mean, I respect that you waited 10 minutes to ask me that, though. That's commitment. But I absolutely am not interested. Is that Bellatrix? Oh, this is little Regulus. They got awful Harry Potter names, like, holy shit. But that's what happens when you're at the beginning of the stream and someone's like, hey, can I name all the sheep? Yes, you can. And then now they got all Harry Potter names. So let's not forget, we got to do the fish traps. And then this is Adventure Day, actually. So we got to quickly do this shit. Fuck the fish traps. We're just going to immediately go adventuring. We're going to kill some shit with the mace. I swear, it's like all of those graphic designer guys, scammers, they all follow the exact same script too. So it's like 2 lines in, you know exactly what they're going to say. And I knew immediately, hey. But like, let's just play along. Hey guys, what kind of games do you like to play? Fucking video games, son. This is a video game stream. What do you think we like to play? Fucking Christ. Tell you what I don't like to do is pay people for AI generated art, that's for sure. Hey, hurry up and pet this. We don't got all fucking day. Milk. I don't know why. Okay, somebody's just gonna have to not get pet. We don't have time. Get milk, Cerberus. That's like, well, they're all female sheep, and yet they all have these. Half of them have male names. Thanks a lot, big sis. Let's churn the butter. You still only have enough for one? I didn't look very closely, but I thought for sure that those cow's milk was over too. It is. Oh. That's so much butter, bro. Okay. Okay. I like, okay. I can't believe how overpowered that is. 9 butters. You know how much food that is in this game? That is like so much food in this game. It's completely overpowered. So, okay, so we've finished food. Food is a done deal. It's a done mother trucking deal. So let's put this fire out. All right. Let's make sure we're not forgetting anything. 6 ropes. I don't think we need to have 6 ropes. We don't need any ropes. Okay, well, no, we don't need any. We don't need this hacksaw. We don't need this hammer. We need probably another weapon. Should I bring the cudgel? I want to try this cudgel. We'll put this on the bike. And we'll bring this tire iron as extra weapon just in case. Cudgel, it looks like a death trap. Cudgel looks like a death trap, to be perfectly honest. But you know, it's what it is. It must be a hell of a life though to be like one of those like trying to make money off of scamming people with AI art, right? Because what's that person doing? So first of all, they're lurking, right, in all of the streams that are like 0 people, right? Like my stream has nobody in it except for me and my bots and my mods, but the mods are gone right now because it's too late at night. So then they probably have like 100 fucking windows open, hey, right? with like all of the streamers, because people will have like time limits, right? Like you follow and then you have to wait some time in order to chat. So they're waiting, right, for all the timers, and then they have their copy and pasting all the messages in. You know, and I bet you could probably just have a bot that does it actually. Like you just click a button and then it does the next message, and then I say something and then they're not even listening, right? They're just clicking, clicking on each window. And then if somebody bites, then you go to the next thing. That's so fucking stupid. I guess it's just like any other job though, hey? Agonizing in its own way. Except you're baiting people. My advice would be you need a script that's less obvious, right? Because you're getting there too quickly, and it's really obvious what you want right off the bat. But whatever. It's really funny too, because even if you were to hypothetically buy the product, quote unquote, you'd be getting something that's so samey compared to everybody else, right? That it wouldn't make you stand out even at all, which is the main thing that they're trying to sell you, right? I don't know. The more that you dig down to some of these things, they're just baffling that how the system is supposed to actually work. It doesn't stand up to even the slightest amount of conscious thought. I wonder if there was more fuel in that vehicle that we didn't grab. Couldn't tell you. So I can't believe the car popped the tire fucking instantly. This bike is like, we're off-roading our lives away here. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be foraging. This is a good time to forage, like early in the day, because you have like a much bigger foraging circle. You know what I'm saying? Nope. A little bit scary. Someday I'm gonna start playing with the mods with NPCs, so they'll be like bandits and stuff. Like, so a gunshot won't just be a sound event; it'll actually be some bullshit that you have to be concerned about. You know what I'm saying? Can we just bike there, please? Man, this mace is gonna be cracked. I know it's gonna be cracked. Another bull. Oh, ah, fuck it. And I wonder why there's such a preponderance of these people lurking on Twitch, but there's none of them lurking on YouTube, seemingly. Like, YouTube seems to just be actual people. I wonder if it's harder to be a scammer, like the multiple accounts is cracked down on a bit harder by Google, which makes sense, because Google is pretty much like a social engineering company, right? Like, they just trade in information at this point, right? Like, they probably know everything about me because I'm a streamer now. Like, they likely know everything about you if you have an account. So it would be much more difficult to get a shitload of accounts and be like constantly bothering people and getting your accounts banned and stuff like that, and not get caught by Google entirely, like get your IP banned and stuff like that. I could see that happening a lot faster if you're messing around with Google versus, what the fuck is this, sheep shears? Is it actually? At one point, we grinded blacksmithing to make those sheep shears, and now they just are there sitting on the ground. You gotta remember, oh, so there was a few zombies here. Maybe this is where we will test. I'm gonna pick up these garbage bags. If we get 4 garbage bags, then we can make one of those things anyway. The game seems hell-bent on giving us garbage bags. Oh, I just got another knife. Like, I can't even justify picking that up because we have so many of those. And I am super stoked for Rogue Core when it finally comes out on the 20th, presumably. Even though it's going to be early access and it's probably going to be buggy as shit and it's going to have weird stuff in it. Because it's, I don't know, it'd just be nice to have a new game. It's fun to play. Where'd all the zombies go? There we go. There they are. Alright. This long mace. Cave your fucking head in with this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, it's good. It's good. Very good. Like, look at that shit. It's incredible. I'm glad we found that. All right, we're not trying to fight here though. We're trying to fight deep into the bush here. In a land far, far away. Is it safe to search again? Is it? What the heck is that? Chickpeas dried. Unbelievable. That's an amazing find. Infinite food. And that's what trash gets you. Somehow that's trash. Twigs. Don't know where that guy's going. I guess he doesn't see me. Is that a bell? Oh yeah, I kept finding these bells, but I'm not sure. What do you think that is? Oh, sheet of paper. I thought maybe that was a magazine with a completely white cover. You mean a piece of paper? Oh, magazine with a completely white cover. Okay, a whole bunch of zombies migrated to this area for some reason. Good, good, good. It's the second one we have to get to. What's that? Screws? This is quite a distance. But again, it's like, I think this is about... Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Oh, bro. We already have that one. Look like a schematic. Look like an armor schematic. Got all excited about nothing. We got all excited about nothing. Just a sheet of paper, but you can see how they're very findable though, hey? Like any magazine is just like right there, waiting at our fingertips for us to find it. Is it? No, it's a birthday card, I think, right? Birthday card. More eggs. Man, we end foraging max level is insane. We've had foraging max level for such a long time. It's I can't even imagine not having foraging max level at this point, but like it's very good. I guess as you would expect. You could say it meets expectations. More eggs. So I don't want to go for too late, even though I don't even feel tired, because we do have to get up at early to get my kids to school. Get more eggs? No, another bell. This is like 5 bells we found, even just in this trip. That's crazy. So we'll probably do like another 15 or 20 minutes. I just want to get into the area there and see if we can explore a bit more and bust some heads. It takes like 3 hours to bike all the way here. See, the problem is if we went across that second bridge that I just passed, it's just no good because there's so much crap in between there and where we're trying to go. We basically have to take the third bridge. We've got no choice. What's that? You think this is full? Empty. Every single time it's empty, bro. Empty beer can. There's not a lot of clay here. You'd think there'd be a lot of clay here, but there only seems to be it in certain areas of the map. Virtually none on this whole beachfront here. What is that? Oh, it's a muffin tray. Muffin tray, we don't care. Potatoes, don't care. What is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, Maud Jessica? That's a comic book, okay. Just about risked our lives to get a magazine, but it's a comic book. Okay, Maud Jessica. I guess that's a candy or whatever that you get from. Okay. I think some of the schematics look exactly like a newspaper. So it's like you get tripped. Well, not exactly, but very similar to a newspaper. Regardless, we are there. And we're finally starting to lose weight a little bit. All right. So unclear what all there is left to find here. All I know is that there's still unexplored areas with, as I said, unclear what there is left to find. This part of the map here, maybe nothing in this corner. Some zomboids. But I kind of wanted to post up near the shore, so it's a little bit safer. Can't see. Like right here, for example. Okay, cudgel. Okay, let's wear this. No zombie come up behind me, please. All right, we're sneaking in. We're cold-blooded killing. They all see me immediately and start coming. take some beta blockers. That's what we got them for. Nice. Beta blockers are so good. Fuck yeah. Double kill. Whole lot of nothing, eh, bros? What is that one made out of? Like, that one eats like 4 shots. I just one shot like 5 of them in a row, and then that one zombie eats like 4 hits. So, verdict is the mace is completely cracked. It's extremely good. Let's try the cudgel. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. Okay, we were in here briefly before looting. But I got scared basically because there was too many zombies. But we're back. Because I don't think we had a weapon. I think I was literally in here with no weapon. Like a genius. Where'd that guy go while he was out there? Okay, I don't want to get pinned between 2 of them because there's one like down there fucking around or something. Don't know what's going on there. Okay. See ya later. It's awful. It's awful like we knew it was going to be. I mean, maybe you can swing it faster, like, under some circumstances. Like, where is that? Is that below somehow? Mace is like a bajillion times better. Sure, sure. Like, I'm pretty sure that's below me, right? Because there's obviously some, like, multiple layers type situation going on here. I don't want to, like, die accidentally from them, like, grabbing me or somehow from below where I can't see it. It's murdering time. Just like a little bit sketched about something coming from behind me, but I don't think it's gonna. And like this mace is so good to swing too. Like you could tell that the cudgel we were gonna get exhausted in about 30 seconds. This thing we'll get like 80 hits out before we get tired at all. And it's completely cracked. Yeah, we're just getting tired now. Hey, what the fuck is this area? Like... It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird situation. Oh, that was close. That'll teach you. Do we take damage there? No, that was like that already. I don't think we did. That'll teach me to look around and not pay attention. These areas are sketchy because, like, you can sneak up on them just as much as they can sneak up on you. Like, accidentally. I don't think there's any zombies over there. Gotta be careful. There's one right there, I think. It's probably those ones that are trapped down there still. Because I don't see any over there, yeah? My cone of vision is just so awful. It's like I can feel like I can't see anything. Come on now. Like it's easily as good as a baseball bat, if not better. Oh my god, and it's still in such good condition too. That's crazy. Okay, that's probably good enough. Time is up. See how many zombies there are up here. Maybe we can get into this house. Or whatever's left of it. Oh, it's so satisfying. Bitch didn't even see that coming. Yeah, there's this. That's the house I'm trying to get into. It's like one little stub of a wall, plus a fucking toilet. But you can dunk them so reliably, it's like, let's just take on like 15 of them at once. Like, holy shit. So there seems to be more unexplored areas here. There's a sewer entrance. Just a beast. Okay, like is... So we were in the sewers a little bit by accident, but I didn't find anything in there yet. Hey! Instincts again, correct. Okay, that they were closing in on me. I could just sense that some bad shit was happening. We had to get the fuck out of there. It should be just that stupid zombie in there still making that noise. So that must be like another sewer entrance down there, right? But I haven't, like I said, we've explored some of the sewer by accident. I may be interested in exploring more of the sewer, but you know, you just got to be careful. Okay, so of all those zombies, only one of them had like enough hearing or sight to actually follow me that distance. The rest of them all got lost in the bush, it looks like. Sounds like there's another one, but I think it's the one that's in the house there still. There could be one in the bush right there. It's so hard to, like, because there could be a big group of them like that hiding behind some bushes, right? So... I could hear you coming from somewhere. We didn't rest enough, though. Getting close to 650 kills. That's not bad. We're going to sit here for a little bit. There's one coming. There's only a couple of them, hey, that have enough, good enough sight and hearing to actually follow me. Because it's set to random. So you get the odd one, right? That's like really tanky. Has really good hearing, really good sight. There's another one there. Oh, there's a bunch of them coming. They're just real slow. Every single one we kill now is one we probably won't have to kill again later. Jesus, they just keep coming, eh? This guy over there is telling him where I am. You get the odd one that's just incredibly beefy. Who's making noise over there? Okay, I think we might have to start thinking about where to sleep tonight. Alright, I gotta also sleep IRL. I think we'll call the stream there for now. But thanks for everybody who joined. Tomorrow during the day for me, so that's Central Standard Time in North America, we are going to be playing Deep Rock Galactic. I'm going to be playing the Elite Deep Dive and the new assignment missions. And then maybe in the evening we'll play some more Project Zomboid. But for now, I'm going to be going to bed. And if it's late, maybe you should stay up or not. It's totally up to you. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good night. And I will see you next time.